Hello, peoples. I am here. I, again, had no idea what I was streaming until lunchtime when I just went, I'm going to stream this one. So today we have Call of the Elder Gods and my, unoriginal title of why does it have to be the Elder Gods? Why can't it be like a cute baby god? Which I thought was pretty punny, but, your mileage may vary. Hi to everyone that came in while I was making tea. Raina and Sir Khalid and Apex, who redeemed Stretch and Hydrate. I have done that. You didn't see it. Leaky. And anyone else who is here and lurking. And Horror. There we go. Horror is also here and has just redeemed, so I can say hi. But anyone who's lurking, hi, you do not have to say hi. But I appreciate you all the same. So yeah, you are here and not lurking, Nikki. That is great. Okay, so yeah, Call of the Elder Gods, because of course, as much as we dislike Cthulhu and Arkham Horror, we always end up playing these types of games. Now, this one is a sequel to one we've played. It was on Game. It's Call of the Sea. I think. Call of the Sea, yes. Which I played back in like January 21. It came out December 2020, the original. I do not remember much. I think it was a really cool island. But yeah, so it's too long for me to remember. But anyway, yeah, I will not be telling the Elder Gods to make themselves known. Yes, that never ends well. I agree. The first game was great. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it because I went, Call of the Sea, I liked that. So yes, Call of the Elder Gods, developed by Out of the Blue also, but published by Quali this time. This one came out 12th of May, 2026, so not that long ago. It's an ID at Xbox game, so thank you very much to ID at Xbox for the code for this one. It's also available on Switch, Steam, Switch 2, and PlayStation. On Xbox, you're looking at $24.99 or £19.99. It is also on Game Pass. Excellent. So it's also on Game Pass if you don't have, if you don't want to buy it or you want to try it out first. So 6 to 8 hours. We will not be doing 6 to 8 hours. We'll be doing 2 to 3. We're going to journey to the far corners of the earth and unearth ancient horrors in this Lovecraftian narrative puzzle adventure and sequel to 2020's critically acclaimed Call of the Sea, which hopefully it does a nice recap of because I can't remember it. Because, yeah. It has 31 achievements, all of which are obtainable, which is why I said it's 6 to 8 hours. Looking at who has played it, that could be anything between 4 hours and 27 hours? I think someone had their console on for a little long there. Between 4 and 10, maybe. Nope, 3 and... Anyway. We're highly unlikely to finish it today, but we will do a bit of a chunk. And I'll get it loaded up in a minute after I've had a quick look at the forums, just to see if there's anything random. Nope, just walkthroughs. Oh yeah, it has a walkthrough. There are no missable achievements. That's good. Is that because it's got chapter select or they're all story based? Judging by the fact that there are collectibles, possibly chapter select. Yes. Anyway, there are collectibles. We're not gonna go too far into the achievements. What we will do is load up the game. Check we are recording. And switch over. Hi. My green screen very much needs an iron or something. And my specs are mucky because of course they are. It's, It's still loading. I can see that. No, it says accept. No, I can see accept. But... okay. Alright, that's better. Okay, right. Okay, good. It's always good when there's an accept, there's not a decline. Yeah, cool. I will sign my life away for this Lovecraftian game. I'm sure I'm not committing to anything, you know, random. So yeah, 31 achievements. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's played this yet. Alright, subtitles text on, medium, background on, closed captions on, automatically play voices when inspect on, crosshair on, detection icons on, hard mode off. No. We want journal for tracking clues and interactions to help solve puzzles and, well, achievements aren't affected anyway. It's like, you know, we're not, head bobbing. Off! Thank you very much, game, for letting me turn that off. I keep on hitting the wrong button. Let me turn down the music slightly so that we don't lose the dialogue. Right. Credits are a big scroll, so just check the options saved. And Vlad, hello. Right. It did save, and we've got medium. Hopefully medium is good. Okay. Here we go. Subtitles on. Motion sickness reduction on. Have I played Call of the Sea? Yes. Do I remember Call of the Sea? There was an island. I remember there was an island. Oh, why have I damaged myself again? And hard mode is off. Okay, I need to turn my TV up so I can actually hear the game. Let me know if this sounds okay or if it needs adjusting.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Ah, there was an island. This also has an island. Prologue, a dream, a phone call, and a therapy session. Okay. Cute. Dragonfly. Did Call of the Sea have a photo mode? Or am I mixing it up with something else? This is really pretty. There's a giant dragonfly. That would scare me, I have to say. I know there were puzzles and diary pages and all kinds of stuff. I remember that part, but I don't remember if there was like
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
No, I don't mean like photo mode. I mean like you had to take pictures of things as part of the game. Like, you know, I might be getting it mixed up with another game that was on an island. Now I only use photo mode when it's really, really pretty. Like, Aphelion had a brilliant photo mode, and Assassin's Creed occasionally, mostly cats. And the one time I hung off the Sphinx. I meant, did the game have a camera rather than anything else? I know there was a notebook that was filled in as you went along. I'm fairly certain there were like collectible-y things you could pick up, like artifact stuffs. This is really pretty. I'm progressing slowly because I just ate.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
But yes, having said I played the first game, it's going to be like, do you remember this? Or this is this person that you met before. And I'm like, it is. I may call it. But yeah. It was, you know, January 2021. So 5.5 years ago. I have great memory for games. Beast roaring in the distance. Oh, I love closed captions. Hi, Apex. Oh, did you get your new 360 or your new old one? Anyway, I'm sorry it toasted. Hopefully you didn't lose anything and everything was in the cloud. You got a blue one. Stop summoning things! West. This is very pretty. Oh, I see water. Oh, and I have a lovely breeze. It's been nice this week. It's like, it's a balmy 26, but with a breeze. You got the new blue limited edition that came out in 2024. It's hardly new then. That's 12 years ago. But I'm glad you got a new one in that it's not toasted.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Is that a dinosaur?
Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just
No.
keep going.
It looks like a crested lizard, but it's very, very big. Hi, dinosaur. Okay, you do not have a petable face. You are nodding at me. Those are really big fangs. It's okay. I'll just go slowly. Oh, pretty waterfall. Why do I feel like really close to the ground? Am I a kid or just like, this is really close to the ground? It's still got a warranty sticker on. It's never been opened or tampered. I mean, that's pretty damn good. You lucked out there. I still have an old one, and then I've got a really old one at my mum's that doesn't even have Wi-Fi in. I've got a card for that. Before I had a network cable dangling over their banisters, and they were not pleased with that. But yeah. I only have a couple of games that I want to finish on the 360 that aren't backwards compatible, but again, it's just making time, finding time, finding the energy. I still have to finish Anna. It's a random event that wasn't spawning, that's why I finished it. And then I gave up because I was just really bored. I'd spent about 12 hours walking back and forth trying to trigger it. But anyway, something. Ooh.
Where am I? This is not the Earth.
I mean, I remember the days of dial-up and the bloody cord hanging off the landing for that as well. And accidentally, you know, spending a lot of money downloading messages on Usenet. But beside the point. Hopefully you have cloud backups of any saves and didn't lose anything. That was my point. Ooh, there's an orb. Can I have the orb? Nope, I think you're just a light because there's a few of them. I got all excited.
In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
Okay. It sounds a lot less, Oh, the game's in DLC that's been delisted. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got my stuff downloaded, and I've got discs for the rest. I may or may not have a USB backup. Probably should make USB backup of anything, but I mean, if it's delisted and whatever, then yeah. Mysterious music playing. Call of the Elder Gods, and that is a giant freaking cactus. Yeah, we're either really tiny or really short, or everything is ginormous. Or someone doesn't quite understand scale, because I feel like I'm about 2 feet tall. The camera should be further off the ground, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'm only down to like a handful of games that I actually care about, and I don't know if any of them are delisted, but at some point I will... Random person wants to be friends. Sorry, random person, I am streaming. If you are not a bot, I will probably not accept your friend request anyway, because I don't know that name. Yes, I am an inch high. This is all like Toy Story or something. Yeah, at some point I'll plug my 360 in and maybe finish off stuff. It's just a clunky... It's really only like 1 or 2 games that I care about, actually. Ooh, hello. Pick up the statuette and save my race.
The statuette! Here it is.
No, we look like
Finally.
adult size.
I have to get it, I have
Everything is, like, ginormous. But also, pick up the weird statue.
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
to. Quick, before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956, when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Okay.
Thank goodness. Still have a couple hours until thermodynamics class starts. Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham is a den of iniquity and wickedness.
You want to get your hand on the Telltale Jurassic Park that you never got in the UK? Oh. I think I played that one.
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
I'm not sure. If it was a point and click, probably. I've played most of them except for the one delisted one that makes me really sad. And the 2 Windows ones that don't work.
I searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation. Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic.
Yes, Miskatonic. At least it's not blinking Fishland again.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie and I, we're always together. This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million years ago.
Told you
And
it was a
although it
dinosaur.
may seem like it, he is not a dinosaur.
Oh, he's not a dinosaur. Well, what is he then? Is he a crested lizard, like I said? That vaguely looks like a notepad, so I'm going to inspect other
Uncle
things
Mo
first.
showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease. Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets. I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
Evangeline Claire Drayton. Nice.
I couldn't leave my science fiction book collection in Benoit.
Benoit Blanc. Okay, so that's the door out. Ooh, books. Ooh, hello.
A medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Lasted for 3 months. Okay, so we don't remember the island then? Is that what we're saying?
I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's? I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer.
Right, that's the journal.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
So Dad died? Excuse me.
Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
I don't remember being in the Arctic. It looked like a tropical island, but Okay. Well, oh.
When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
Yeah, so of course, like, white people stole stuff from what looks like Native Americans by the river name. It was donated. Uh-huh.
This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it.
Okay, is there anything else that I might be able to click on? No. So,
Oh,
diary.
here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
Oh, phone ringing. Phone.
Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Oh.
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet
Evan.
me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
So he's either not
All right,
turn up or
I
he'll
should
be
get
dead.
ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
Okay. We can't do anything else with that. And we already investigated everything in the room. But yeah. So anyway, it's Tuesday. How? Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. How is everyone doing? Every time it's really sunny, it makes all the plants be like really excited, and then I end up with my hay fever being triggered. Oh, that
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
It is Tuesday. Yes. How is everyone this fine Tuesday? Hopefully y'all are doing okay. Hopefully it's slightly cooler or warmer, whatever temperature you want it to be. We've got code stream tomorrow, and then I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing on Thursday yet. But
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
I'm
All
ready
right,
now.
I think I've gathered what I need.
I checked before I found the journal.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the Dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
Well, mine's hay fever, and you have a cold, so...
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as Dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work. It was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
Okay, I was just waiting till they got to a point. Are we there yet? Just got a Game Pass release? It did indeed. Is it possible to get hay fever and a cold? Yes, and I have. It's really bad. It's annoying. Because there's then no end to the sneezing and my nose is sore. I don't have a cold, I just have hay fever. But basically I am suffering from the side effects of the heat. Like intense heat and then a ton of rain. But nothing flooded, so that's really good. And the solidarity sneeze. I mean... I'm sorry. Usually it's my yawning that provokes everyone. I'm gonna
Could
go with
be.
it maybe a little unhealthy.
My job is the only thing I have now. In any case, I've never been a man of many interests. Besides archaeology, I mean.
That was, of course, a lie.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
Oh! I was just about to say, I checked who was in the first game. Yes, but it doesn't tell me who's talking, so how do I know what voice I'm supposed to do? Because they're the same colours. Yeah. Okay. The stretch is not whatever thing. But yes, I can't talk when it's talking, and I kind of like having the break because my the side of it, the hay fever, is my throat is sore. My nose is sore, and my eyes are itchy. Yeah. Right, I need to get more. I need to get more tea. I've already drank it. I drank more than I thought. But that's good. She died. She left. I don't remember. Is there like an achievement for that? I could have a look and see what I did first. Let me have a quick check. But I was just about to say that Nora, the red-headed lady, was the... No, it literally won't. That's a myth. It absolutely does nothing. Or no more than like, you know, cool. No, Nora with an H. Not Nora the Explorer. The red-headed lady. I don't remember if there was anyone else. She was looking for her husband. This dude that we are now, that I can't see. So, not related to the lady who's... No, Evie. I will remember that. It's easy to remember. Not related to Evie, though. I don't know why Evie had amnesia, and I don't know if that's related to the last game. Right, let me see. Nora Everhart. And the secret stuff. We never did. Owning developers. Collected all the puzzle notes. And the secret objective. I've completed the game. So this guy that we are right now, I think is called Harry. Talks about making a final choice and yelling at him because he lied. Let's see what the walkthrough says about the ending. Nope, it just says make a save if you want to pick a different ending. Right, good to go. The only problem with like having non-spoilery walkthroughs is I literally can't remember how it ended. So I have to pick something. She died. Nora returned home at the end of the Coil of the Sea, or she left. She never left the island. Anyone remember playing it? Did I stream it? Oh, I did. I did. I streamed it. 2 parts. It was about 6 hours. I streamed it. Yes. But what did I pick at the ending? Oh god. This was pandemic stream. I have long hair. I hate it. Connected with the Ica, I connected with the Elder God, and I'm currently walking along a very phallic path cliff thing. And there was just a white subtitle on a white background. So watching it sans subtitles and without any context. And now it is, yeah, I'm going, the whiteness! If I'd have realised I'd actually streamed it, I could have watched the end and see what I picked. Rather than doing this. Okay. Then a cave. Sorry, oh, I'm swimming. It's... Don't be cheeky. It's from 5 years ago. As I said, January 2021. I'm swimming. Swimming isn't helpful. Give me a choice. Okay. I'm swimming. I am some sort of sea creature. I do not think I'm a lady anymore. I can't swim anymore. It's just doing Cthulhu noises. picture of the dude. Okay. Right. Does that mean I stayed? Accept your fate and leave... Oh, I literally picked the right point. Accept your fate and leave Harry. Reject your fate and return home. Okay. I've literally managed to click the point where she chooses. And I'm currently having a talk through with myself. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to accept my fate. So she left. Yep.
She left home and never returned.
Harry hated giving details about my absence, for lack of a better word. Especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition.
I see.
Sorry about that.
And how do you feel about that?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
No.
Yep.
Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
Harry had tried everything, and none of it worked. Not even the medication that helped him sleep could take away those oily shadows. But he kept it to himself.
Listen, there is...
What was the point in giving me the choice?
There is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming.
Like 4 or 5 years
despite
later?
my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Huh. Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it. Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Okay. So the protagonist from the first game is now the narrator.
Look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of
I'm
course,
still
old
short.
pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
Excuse the yawning. Oh dear, press Y to open the journal. Christmas 1930. So yeah. So she accepted her fate. I believe she became like a, you know, one of the god people. But it looks like she died if she returned home. Because this dude. Are we taller? No. It still feels like this room is way gianter than it needs to be. Whoops. Dear old pal of mine.
Do you remember when we slow danced to Dear Old Pal of Mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
What are you up to now? Oh boy, what a drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm doing the best I can with my limited art skills.
Well, at least you're good at playing the piano.
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
But yes, has anyone had a chance to play this since it came out? Especially if you played the first one, if you have Game Pass. This is very much sort of a puzzly adventure game that I do really like.
A new decade. I wonder what the future has in store for us. A new decade.
Seven. Three. Oh, I can see shadows behind there.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Seven, three, one, maybe. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll stop guessing now. There are many, not many. There are like 6 combinations with 3 letters. That's not the end of the 3 letters, 3 numbers. Oh wait, no, there are more numbers. I just didn't get them all. So I made the assumptions based off the ones I did find. One should not assume, Joe. One should definitely not assume.
Oh boy, what?
You've not yet, you've only played the first one. Hopefully this will make you want to play it rather than spoil it. I hope that is true.
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon.
Okay, well there's muted notes. So, Swirl, which is 1. Star, which is 4. And triangle, which is
This
7.
darkness. Everhart Manor. But my house is not.
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
1, 4, 7. Okay. It's definitely a 1. That is a 4. That's 6. There we go. We got there in the end.
Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
Oh dear.
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Don't shoot him! I told you. Well, coming to meet him, he's either not going to turn up or he's going to be dead
Shortly
or both.
after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect
Completed
Road
the prologue.
5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here?
It's very Scooby-Doo.
Professor, is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
She may be able to save his life, depending on where he got shot. Chapter 1. Everhart.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt. Hey, that window is open.
Oh no, I'll steal the shot. It's not like we have much of an option. I think we're going to go in the window.
Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
You're just breaking in, don't mind me.
It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be. The Everhart children, Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna. That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad. This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him.
More stolen stuffs. Okay. Well, it's a good thing they left the random window open in there, especially in a storm.
Evie's last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was never blessed with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
Okay, I like that Nora's narrating.
Wow, look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
Troubling absences in my memory. That's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
Do what must... Ah, Nathaniel Wingate Peasley. Maybe he was involved somehow with the one? Yeah, you see, bookcase. I do, maybe not quite that high. I'm not going to have a room that high, but... Okay, that doesn't look good.
What on earth happened here? What on earth happened here?
I don't know. I'm kind of expecting to find a dead body, so I'm sort of exploring a little bit first. If I don't actually look at the dead body, it doesn't exist, right?
Evangeline had never pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
We haven't got any notes yet.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? It does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus.
Non-possums.
Good thing the skull is fake. Ugh. Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
It's only those who unravel the mystery of life shall prove themselves worthy of communing with the spirits. Can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future. As Elizabeth Everhart cordially invites you to a seance at Everhart Manor. 7th of November 1925. Upon the stroke of midnight this coming Friday, you are summoned to hallowed grounds of the Pantheon. Okay.
Goodness gracious. The professor's taste in literature is nothing if not peculiar.
That looks like it should have the gramophone in.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
Yes, they usually have either a puzzle or a liquor hidden in it. But yes, I have plans for a library with bookcase with ladder. Or at least some sort of, you know, mechanism.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Look, oh, pale, stale, and male. Don't mind me. Okay, so we've now got 2 doors.
Darn it. This door is locked.
No. Excuse me. Oh. Still not caught up on my... I didn't sleep properly during the heatwave sleep. Okay.
This must be the professor's office.
I really was hoping... Did he maybe?
Greenhouse. And the mausoleum.
After those 3 men showed up last night and left one of the books in the greenhouse, I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. I need to buy a weapon in case they decide to come back. Hi, Jesse.
Someone lit the fireplace. But this room is still cold.
Secret
Wow.
passageway.
The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
Paintball. Paintball is acceptable, I think, right?
Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait.
Pew pew pew, indeed. Okay, so far we've got pictures.
Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
Yes, that's who we played as at the first game. And also possibly some other people, but...
Key.
I wonder what that opens. Hopefully the greenhouse.
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
Your carrots for the month of June is like 300%. That's brilliant. I did finish a few games. I haven't really been focusing on any numbers. Okay, wants to buy the artifact.
Professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
Well, that'll be who drove away. But did he kidnap him or kill him? Probably kidnap, based on the fact that he's doesn't seem to be
Books
dead.
in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
Possumus. That's what it said on the thing. We're missing a book. That might be the book that they were talking about.
A lapel pin with a rather peculiar emblem.
It zoomed in and then I couldn't actually see what it said. Stella Sapien? Bonance? I can't read that. Okay, well we have a key. And we do have a thing that was missing, that was locked. So, let's go and open that other door. Your 3 unfinished that you started a Rebirth Horizon and Escape set. Ah.
Et voila!
And the time jumped. I'm going to get some more tea, actually. So, bear with me for a few moments. I'm going to refresh my tea. I will be back. I'm back. I have tea. So, chapter selection. Yeah, we're in chapter 1. We're not going to request him. We're going to resume. Okay, so we just came through this door. We know that there's something in the greenhouse. And we found one portrait that had writing on it, which feels like a clue. So there's a door there. There's a door there. And there's also stairs. Door there. I've not tried any of the doors yet. It's the water pools.
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Senator John W. Everhart, Republican. Lots of telephones. DoorDash? Nah. dark in here.
This room is really depressing. Can't see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on. Ah, much better.
Windows are boarded up.
Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Might need it playing.
The driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva.
If it's trying to give context clues for things that I should know. Oh, there's a dead tree. The safe was around there.
Looks like a shrine of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
In the middle of the fountain.
Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
Okay, well that's another Latin thing. Non possumus nedemus. As I said, those are going to be important because those words were on the books. And it is a game that gives you clues. I like games like this. Oh, upstairs from the library. I can't have a two-story
Torn
house.
canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura. There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace. Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles. Goodness gracious. Someone hired some goons to kill the professor.
It's like we're making notes, but we're not making notes. We're drawing pictures. Probably only for things that are clues.
Such odd totems. Are these fishes?
Yeah, from the island. And a tortoise shell. Were there other people on there?
So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Cass insisted on approaching the expedition. Thought it was a good idea. I was wrong, so wrong. Could father give me the funds? I'd never needed her.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
She turned into a fish person. Maybe we should stop stealing stuff. It's not good. Okay. Right, we better look up here. No idea where anyone sleeps. By the way, we're doing something tomorrow. Was it out? Tomorrow's co-stream. Kitchen or something. I'm sneezing. I've got hay fever. It's annoying me. Yeah, no, the idea was co-stream tomorrow. We talked about it on Saturday. We'll see how far we get with Escape Sim. I guess, unless you want to do something else. And leave Escape Sim for a Saturday. I am flexible. Ooh, wow. No, I don't want to go outside. Or at least not yet, because that looks like there's a greenhouse out there. I know, my brain's still not with it.
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
It feels like that goes in the frame, and maybe it's like stick them in order of age.
Ripped canvas.
So Nod Possumus, Sed Futura, and Providendesimus. Okay, that was definitely worth going in. Because then we got our last bit of clues. Oh, stupid whatchamacallits. Yeah, no, I know we hadn't discussed specifics. You know, whatever's easiest at this point. We've got everything set up.
These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess. Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
This party to sprint.
This vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in? Careful. Stone staircase is slippery.
Oh, stupid. Take down all of Father's portraits. Get rid of all Mother's esoteric junk except the hidden room. Hidden room! Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie maybe another day.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Seems like some sort of shrine. Was this the professor's wife?
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever met anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
Such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
Cut down the tree near Nora. We did that one.
No use. It's locked.
Oh. Not found all the heads.
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols. What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
So one of them is correct. The happy one. This should be the second one, if that's right. Okay, so I need to put all of them in the right place. That probably goes another path. I'm gonna take that one. So they weren't right. The happy one was right. So there we are. Well, well, well.
It's raining cats and dogs here.
No, just water. Yeah, no, that sounds good. And if we don't finish it all, we can always finish it next time, and then if we do, then, I don't know, there's still levels that don't have achievements. Okay, so the ones with their mouths open and sad, angry, tired need rotating again. Or more. Exactly. Sounds good. I don't know if they're supposed to be facing towards or away from something. Well, there's rotation flipping one of them, right? Annoyingly, I can't go. I've got to go all the way back round. There may have been some kind of clue, but I'm just brute forcing this. I think the symbols by them is more where they're located, so like fish ponds, near the fire, well and stuff. Bean dive. Bean dive. Yeah, 7th of July, right? that's next week. There we go. Starts Thursday. Okay. What? Like this Thursday?
Found her path in the shadow of morning? Maybe this guy was in the army? That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father. This definitely looks like the greenhouse key. In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr.
Aw, it was like 2. It's not bad.
Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita mutare.
And there's our final thing, and also key.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
Now it's open.
Yeah, I don't know if what I am bin diving.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
BX.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve. I'll keep it, just in case.
Eve Ventura. It's the missing book. Right, back to the house. I like how it's like, oh, we need a torch. Press this for torch. Oh, we're outside. We could run. Press this to run. I went the wrong way. You have a diary. Press Y to diary. Rather than like, these are all the controls, which it also would be useful to have. But as they only become unlocked when you unlock them, then yeah.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
Okay. Alright, so maybe Praetora Mute. And then non Possumus. said for tourists is... No, that's the right way around. No, it's not.
A secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Which is what the card said, but I just put them in order of... That was the hint. But I didn't even need that. Like, I'm sure that might have been a hint. But, yeah.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Like an Enid Blyton book.
Looks like a music box of some sort.
It's Nora.
It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
She's murmured now. Okay. Fireplace.
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh. I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
Oh yes. Hey Bex, how you doing? We're totally dead. Okay, well hopefully we can get out again.
Professor!
Did he manage to escape? Dunno. The Island Shawmut, Boston. It was bloody Boston. That's been taken. Oh! Dead guy. Don't mind me a minute, I'm just having a look.
The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces.
Continue interacting with the record player. Get that.
I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
You're not dead then.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I have long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find more.
Enough of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious! I forbid it!
You're not Dad.
Would you stop yelling at me? Grumpy old jerk. Look, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but nobody speaks to me in that tone. And what have I done to you to be so mad at me anyway? Because as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So you can talk to me till you're blue in the face, but you're not going to forbid me from going anywhere. Do you understand me?
It had been years since anyone raised their voice at Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Father. Ooh. Under chapter 1. It's not hot this week. Or at least not as hot.
Here
Oh,
we
we'll
are,
see.
The Rappahannock
You have
River
to do lab, let me
Caves.
know.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because the... Evangeline! Miss Drayton! Miss Drayton, can you hear me? Are you alright?
Of Colossal Caves and Ancient Relics. Chapter 2.
Yeah, I think so. I'm safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
Yeah. Sorry. To Magritte. Hello. My laptop was sliding into me.
A lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Beasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
Yeah. So she also had the amnesia. Does that mean she was involved in this? Is that why she's having dreams about it? Trilobites. Wow, that one's creepy. I'm gonna flip houses, but the game wouldn't lie.
But I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Oh,
Professor?
you might have been able to give us some answers.
Do you hear me?
That's annoying. You were thinking of playing this tonight. I mean, it is very cool. I'm fairly certain we've missed some stuff already, because that happens. But we've completed the prologue in chapter 1. We're going to complete chapter 2 and then all up, I think. Unless chapter 2 is really long. Very pretty.
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation. No doubt about it.
It's signed and everything.
Wow. What is this place?
Yeah. Who are you? And why are you there?
Miss Drayton, over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it. Miss Drayton, up here. Please, come take a look at this.
I'm coming!
Wanted to have a look at other stuff.
Such strange plants. I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man. More even than Harry.
Huh. The wording here is peculiar, to say the least.
Sackler, fossil nemesis, Mono, Starnteeg.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the black ooze.
Cutaneous alteration. That's like skin.
Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
Is he using us?
Gee, you do seem genuinely interested in this.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry had failed to bury his excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But I'm mostly doing this to help you.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor. I'll take a look around, see if I can find anything interesting.
Fine. Just don't wander too far from the excavation site.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings?
I'll be honest,
Directions?
they look like smiley faces.
Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
Okay, so it's put down this segment. Just this last segment, not the first segment. Okay. Let's see if we can find some bits of information. It's always fungi, isn't it? It's fungi. It looks like you should be able to pick that up, but it's not, it's just a reflection. So
I see some sort of control panel here, and what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
Here's another one of those murals, and it looks better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
It looks like the piano keys summon something, and something must be on a platform or a button, and then it looks like those last ones are like notes or something. Just the position that they're in. Gotta be how you play the keys, right?
I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather
Wait.
beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
That depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all. It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
In the depths of the lake? Are you sure about that?
Also, his name was John. Isn't that the guy that died?
An air compressor. It looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels. Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
He's a cylinder.
This empty cylinder will...
finish looking around before we go diving.
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Then refers to rotating.
I've found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
Well, then neither of them understand each other. That's perfect.
"10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal." Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
Black liquid that causes the amnesia. So when did we do that? Oh gosh. Alright, so alien robot, little tiny baby tombstone, alien robot, tiny baby in the tombstone with a droplet above, with all this writing on the bottom as well. Tiny baby, smaller, going through the tombstone with the 3 wigglies, and then tiny baby is now fully powered up.
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
And if we could figure out
Well,
what
this is all quite fascinating.
this says. Maybe once I know what it does, then I'll know how to translate it if that's possible. Look, there's the capsule.
There's
Put the
some
tiny
kind of
baby in.
stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Okay, it looks like there might be like 4. Just the way it's put on the page, like it did with the portraits. Maybe even 6. Let's go see if we can. Power up the diving suit thing. Fuse box. Right hand switch to on, open the valve.
The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Now it's working. Pressure gauge, a sealing joint. Nothing too complicated. I think I can make it work again.
Go!
Well, it must be full of air now. You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to—
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there. But Evie decided to think it over.
I mean, I am going to go down there, but now I'm curious what happens if I play any of the notes. He also told me not to play any of the notes, but, you know, I don't listen. And those are my only two options. Go down or play the notes.
No, this isn't working.
How's the reset button? Okay, it's clicking into silence, so we're going diving. Excuse me.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there. And the answer, of course, was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry. Wow.
Ooh.
Evangeline? Evangeline! Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now!
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
Yeah, there's no way the helmet is fitting through this gap, but apparently we're fitting through the gap. Or not. Nope, you have to push up, not right. He's pretty.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No, no, no! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god, what do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
It looks like we're going into someone's belly.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
I think we got out. Yep, we abandoned it.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about.
Okay, symbols. Something about shooting stars on a monument. Fully charged dude. Ooh. Gate open.
Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette and breaking the black ooze flow.
That makes more sense. Ah, the statue holds it, but you burn the statue and then it's green. That's what the other one meant.
Statuette repels the ooze? It's odd, but it's our only choice.
I don't know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down. I can see one of those murals in here. But this one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No. At the university. This is a blueprint. A technical drawing. Thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on...
Black ooze.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know.
It looks like
Tell me
jellyfish
what
on the
else is
left.
in the mural.
One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Those piano keys I saw on the surface? It seems they're used to control the towers. Those ruins I saw rising out of the water? They're not ruins, Professor. They're two stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter the state of that liquid. The black ooze? It looks like the black ooze can be channeled from where I am now. There's some kind of valve-driven collector system that directs the flow upward. Apparently, we need 4 units of black ooze.
Oh no, it comes from a unit with 2 and a unit with 3! Which is fine, it's just the pipe puzzle thing, isn't it? Like that blueprints puzzle, but... Oh, that's ooze, don't go in there.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
What is it, Miss Brent?
It lit up. Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden.
There you go, stepped on a button and made myself jump.
We were wrong about the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery. Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze. I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
Oh, I think I just flushed it. Okay. This is harder. Now wait, how do we get that? Oh no, that one's full of ooze. We got it full of ooze and I don't know how to get it back because there's only a couple of switches. This is tricky. Because anything that goes in this 2 tank just gets flushed away. Okay, which we could use to our advantage if we do that. Water out. Empty. Didn't even need to empty it. There we go.
Alright, I think I've got it. I've
Took longer than it
redirected the
should have.
black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
What is that?
Harry's fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
All of these murals definitely seem to be instructions. Instructions for that refinery. No doubt these are instructions. And I believe they're connected to those platforms Evangeline told me about. Damn it, Evangeline. What would... No. No. Not now, damn it.
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Guilt?
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter. Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
I don't have any items.
Actually towers. Stone towers.
That's what it was, the music notes. So 2 sets of 2 does swaps them around, maybe, so we can enter the other tower. I might have to call it a night once it saves, and if you want to find out what happens, you should have to play it. We're about halfway through chapter 2, possibly. They either need swapping or rotating. I think that's what 2 bottom, 2 top will do. Tombstone, how I wonder what you are. Oh no, it's the first one and the 4th one.
I've rotated the tower to the right.
Okay, I can go in the one on the left. The other one requires... Ah, yes, I can just use that rather than going all the way round.
Evangeline, There's another mural in here.
Do you think you can interpret it, Professor? What does it portray?
Apparently, they used fire to do something.
Turn it
That
into
makes
energy.
sense. This is some sort of refinery, after all.
Fire turns the goop into energy. We need to rotate that one. Hey, Mr. Corners.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Okay, so 4253. No. Tinklick.
Towers have risen even higher. I believe I see an entrance ahead.
No. Still have to rotate it.
I think that's as far as the towers can move.
I don't know how to move in the other direction, though.
In that direction.
Maybe we play them the other way around?
Aha!
Go.
So if I play the notes in reverse order, they trigger the opposite effect.
Good to know if we need to send the tower down, then.
Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You were right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
For many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
Some of them have got the green stuff. They are mostly broken.
What does this mean? Filling? The statuette fits perfectly.
Get the statuette, put it in, fill it, set it on fire. So filling is 1423.
That's how. It's filling the tower with black ooze.
Ew. And now set it on fire. 4, 253.
That purple hue. Yes, it should be complete now.
Men må sendet ta över.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline. I hope she knows what to do with it.
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions? She had to learn more about that lost civilization.
I've got the statuette, Professor, but it looks incomplete. Different than in the murals. The black orb should be lower. Now it looks right.
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly!
No way she'd be able to get into that on her own, let's be honest.
Professor? I'm losing you!
Celine!
Professor! Professor! I can't hear you!
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body.
Don't worry, gentlemen. Everything's gonna be fine.
Impossible though it was, she had just heard her dead father's voice, unmistakably.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Glad you're back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the?
Professor?
Uh-oh. Guessing someone's going to be waiting when I get back there.
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Professor? Professor!
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it! I have the statue...
Well, this is interesting. You're going to have to come with us, Miss Drayton.
It's frog throat. That's going to be the end of the chapter. There we go. Perfect timing. So we finished chapter prologue, a dream, a phone call, and a therapy session. We finished the Everhart Manor. Finished with Colossal Caves and Ancient Relics. We are not going to start a guide to the members of the Starry Wisdom Society, though that does sound fun. But yes, that is Call of the Elder Gods. We got 3 achievements today. And I enjoyed that. I shall play more off stream. If you want to see, if you want to play it yourself, it's on Game Pass, or it's like 20 quid. So, your choice. If you enjoyed Call of the Sea, this is the sequel. And it is equally as intriguing and fun. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to head off. I'll be back tomorrow with Jesse. For now, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, so thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.